Okay, so you can see the bread.
Did you get help?
So I normally use this one because it's high in dietary fiber and it's quite good for your digestive system. So this is what they advise me to use. Sasko high in fiber, low GI. Esther, take over. Esther, take over. And welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for those who are returning subscribers, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Princess Mahogo, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the meals that I normally make for myself. So right now I'll show you one of my options for breakfast, and then there will be also lunch and supper. So I just want to remind everyone that I'm not a professional, I'm just going with the flow. So some of the stuff that I might suggest maybe might not be totally gluten-free. So please just consult with your doctor before you try any of my recommendations out. So as I've explained before, so I have celiac disease and I also have very high acid levels in my body. So with celiac disease, I need to stick to a gluten-free diet, and because of the high acid levels, I have to try avoid dairy products and yeah, things like that. Anyway, so today I will be showing you one of my breakfast options, and what I have here is something that I've recently discovered, which is soy milk. Someone recommended this for me. It is free of cow milk, so it has been treating me well so far. It has been treating me well, and yeah, there's these two options. Anyway, I brought two of these because this is the sweetened version of the milk. So I think it's under Clover. It's written Good Hope. It's soy milk, and then it's the same thing, but this one is unsweetened. It's an unsweetened option. I started with this one. I actually like it. I'm okay because most of the high in fiber stuff doesn't really taste that good, to a point where I've gotten used to the taste. So yeah, I have these two options, and then it's just I've already thrown away the packaging, but this is All-Bran flakes. So this is what I normally take. All-Bran does have gluten, but it is high in fiber, and the doctors recommended that I use things that are high in fiber. They actually did recommend it for me. So hence I'm saying my diet is a bit confusing. But what they've done is, and what I've also done personally, is I stick with the stuff I don't really react to. So as much as some of the things I will show you do have gluten, I don't really react to some of them. But normal milk I do have a problem with because of the high acid levels in my body. So what I will actually be having today is the All-Bran Super Seed Oats Crunch. So I will be trying this out for the first time today because I normally have All-Bran. So nzobensenza lena today. So yeah, other people like to add fruit on top of the cereal. I just take it as it is. And obviously I'll be using sugar as well. If you are that type of person who has cereal without sugar, you are more than welcome to do so. These are just recommendations from me. I'm just showing you guys what I normally eat because that's what people want to know, but it's not to say that I'm forcing it on anyone. Anyway, so I have my bowl here. And then I just have to open this. So I'm open to people suggesting things. This is not to say that I know everything, so I am open to you guys. Please, if you have any suggestions for breakfast stuff, lunch, or supper, any kind of food that is gluten-free that I can try out, please do suggest. I'm always open to suggestions. So just leave your suggestions on the comment section below. So yeah, there you go. Looks a bit weird. I've never tasted this one before. I've never tried it. This is the first time. I've always just stuck with All-Bran, but I thought since this is also from All-Bran, it's just, it has these cream super seeds and crunch oats crunch. I just thought I'll try it out and see, but I think I'm still safe because it's more or less All-Bran. Yeah, if you have any recommendations for me, please do leave them on the comment section below. I would really appreciate it because I'm just also like just fumbling through, guys, so let's help each other out. But yeah, that is my breakfast. So I will just get, okay, this is the open one. Milk. So I like lots of, yeah. So that is how it looks. And that's going to be my breakfast, and then next we'll get into lunch. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you when we make lunch. But if you have any suggestions, don't forget to leave them on the comment section below. I'll see you soon. Hi guys, so as promised, we're going to be preparing lunch right now. The previous video was about breakfast, so now I'm going to show you what I would maybe normally have for lunch, or what I would suggest that you also have for lunch if you are struggling with celiac disease. As I've said before, I'm not an expert, so there are some things. So what I've come to do is look at the stuff that I don't really react to. So even if something like a tomato is acidic, but I don't really react to it, so I do take some of the stuff. So just to answer questions, why would you be having some of the stuff that is acidic or it's a dairy product? At this point, I'll literally be eating ice blocks if I will follow the diet to the T. A big part of why that is finances. So I'm not really able to completely go for the gluten-free, acidic-free, dairy product-free diet. So what I do for now, I just go along with the stuff that I don't react to. So whenever you see something, me posting about something, just understand. Anyway, so let's get to the cooking. What I've done is I've taken out everything that I'm gonna need for this vlog, this video rather. So let's quickly go through the stuff. Obviously, I need the pan for the burger, so I'm going to be making a chicken burger for myself, which is what maybe I'll normally have for lunch. So we're obviously gonna need a pan. The doctors suggested that I don't use normal oil, I use olive oil, which is apparently good for me. So yeah, olive oil, the virgin one. But I think you can just take any olive oil, the one that you can afford, because this thing is expensive. So yeah, got this at Pick n Pay, and then I have my lettuce, got this at Spar. I obviously have my tomato, I have my cucumber, a plate, I have my chicken burgers. I normally go for the ones in a plastic sort of a packaging, not this one, an actual plastic bag kind of a packaging with this kind of an outside. But because I couldn't find those ones when I went recently to the shops, so I bought this. It's one and the same thing really. A person could ask themselves, this does have wheat, but what else am I supposed to do? So yeah, this is what I go for. And this is the bread I use. Sasko high in fiber, low GI bread is what I use. It's what they recommended. It is high in fiber. It does have gluten, but again, what I was supposed to eat. So I make do with what I can. So obviously a plate, my fork and my knife. I always have water with me. They advise me to try and stick to the required amount of water that you're supposed to drink, which is like 12 glasses. So what I do is I bought a big bottle and I drink about 2 to 3 of these a day, at least 2 on a lazy day. Why a flask? Load shedding, guys. Load shedding in South Africa, and I am a hot beverage type of a girl, so I always have to have backup for if Eskom decides. Yeah, so I always boil water in the morning before leaving for work, put it in here in case there is load shedding by the time I come back, so that and then I'm sorted in terms of my tea. And then in the evenings as well, I try refill again with hot water. And then we have our dishcloth. Then I have my cup and my teaspoon, my kettle. I'm a rooibos girl, so I use rooibos. And then this is my sugar. So let's get started. Oh, before I forget, and then aromat. I just hence immediately, guys, it's been through life. Anyway, I use refill sachets, that's why. So let me see. So yeah, this is what I buy at the shops, and then I just refill here. But I think at this point I need to throw this away and buy a new one. Also, for those who want to see, this is how it looks inside. So you get this, like when you open, and then you just open this, you open this on the bottom, and then you pour this sachet in here. But otherwise, let's get cooking. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now, and then we'll start with rooibos. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention was that they recommended that I use brown sugar. From what I've heard from people, there's no difference, but the doctor said brown sugar, so brown sugar it is. We don't ask questions, we just follow the doctor's orders. So yeah, that's my lunch. And so there's my lunch. But just to give you a second option, if I don't go for the tea, I normally just go for 100% juice. That's what they recommended, that I drink 100% juice. but they warned me against apple juice. I'm not sure why, but I, for the life of me, cannot find a juice without apple in it. But because they said apple juice, apple is part of the ingredients in this juice, so I just go for it. Otherwise, thank you guys for joining me. Next video that will be cooking supper, so a full meal. Looking forward to that. I hope that you enjoyed this, but do remember that I'm not an expert, so I do need some of your advice. If you know of any great recipes for people living with celiac disease, please do leave a comment in the comment section below. Write down the full recommendation of a gluten-free, dairy-free, acidic-free recipe or diet. I would really appreciate it. So this is a I help you, you help me by sharing information type of a thing that's going on. I hope you see that. But until next time, this is my lunch. Hey guys, so right now we're going to be preparing supper, and these are the ingredients that I'll be using. We're just gonna make rice, chicken, and some veggies. So here's our chicken, a couple of pieces of chicken, and then we have our carrots, we have beetroot and onion, which I'm going to use for the chicken and for soup. And then we have brown rice. This is what the doctor recommended I use. So yeah, I just normally go for tastic brown rice. And then I have some spices here. As per my previous request, please do suggest stuff for me that you think I can use, because the spices actually have wheat gluten. So I don't know what I'm supposed to eat. Food with no spices, that's not possible. But anyway, I'm going to be using chicken spice. So this and this is the same thing. There's just where I normally put in the spice, so it's easier to season my food. And also I normally use these chicken flavored cubes on the meat, on the chicken. Of course, salt and 6 gun. It's a spice as well. It has gluten, wheat gluten, so you know what, at this point I will continue with the stuff until I get better recommendations of what I can use. But for now, yeah, so let's get with the cooking. For now, I'll just continue using the stuff, but don't forget to hit me up on the comment section and let me know if you know of any gluten-free spices or food seasoning that I can use. I'll be super grateful for your recommendations. So let's get cooking. I'm gonna use this onion for frying the chicken later. So once the chicken is done cooking, I will take it out of the water and fry it, which is why I use a lot of water when I'm cooking it, so that there's a bit left over, which is the water that I use to make the soup. I like it better that way. I like the flavor it gives the soup when I use the chicken water to make soup. So the rest of the onion is gonna go into the pan for frying later once the chicken is done cooking. I like to thoroughly cook my chicken or meat in general with all the diseases going around these days. So you never know. So I just like to keep it in water for a while. Okay, so I'm done cooking. I'm just doing the final steps before dishing up, and the it's just spoils your hands, but anyway, the beetroot is done cooking. So I'm just gonna peel it and then dice it up, and then we get ready to dish up supper. But it's entirely up to you, like what you mix it with. I normally use the chutney. Other people like to take it with mayonnaise, but mayonnaise is not good for me, so it gives me tummy cramps because of the vinegar. So I normally go with this, or just have the beetroot by itself. So it's totally up to you, but you are more than welcome to share any of your own beetroot recipes with me in the comment section. So I'll just show you one and then how I do, and then we're going to move over to dishing up. So I'm just peeling off the skin. Normally I do quite a lot so that I can just put it in the freezer, because normally it takes quite a while to cook beetroot. I like it nice and soft, so stays for quite a while in the pot. So I like to, when I cook it, I like to do maybe about 4, like today, 4 or 5 of these of each. But it's up to you, depending on how many people you are cooking for. It makes my job easier. I just do quite a lot and then put the rest in the freezer, and then I know that I'm sorted for isishebo. I just have to maybe cook rice when I come back from work, or if my sister's cooking, she just only needs to cook rice and the other stuff, the other veggies. Okay, so I'm just going to add this chutney. This is the one that I normally use. I'm just gonna add it onto the beetroot for a bit of taste and flavor. But sometimes I just eat the beetroot as is, so depends on you, or you can add mayonnaise. So just a bit, not too much. So that's my meal for tonight. Thank you so much guys for joining me, and if you have any recipe suggestions, gluten-free of course, I would truly appreciate them, so please do leave those in the comment section below. I did go ahead and pour myself a glass of juice, cranberry juice. This is the one I like to use. I think I showed you guys this for lunch. So it's the same juice, yeah, 100% fruit juice blend, cranberry flavor. It's from Crush under Clover. So yeah, that's my meals mostly. I don't have a lot of options, so it's either this and maybe a few others that I'm still going to show you. But yeah, that's me. Thank you so much guys for joining me. I hope you poured yourself a glass of juice as well, and are going to enjoy your evening. Until next time, goodbye and God bless.